join us on
Wait,
October.
what am I saying? Hold
Maybe
on.
nothing. I don't know. Let me just go with it.
Just do it.
Hi, I'm Nicole Hewitt. I am an estate planning attorney with HWK Law Group. While I am an estate planning attorney, I always say that I am a counselor, I'm an advisor, I'm a therapist, I'm a planner. I play a lot of roles in what I do.
Hi, I'm Kelly Lippenholtz, and I am a speaker, a teacher, a writer, and a spiritual counselor as well. So great to be here with you, Nicole.
Yeah, you too, Kelly.
Okay, so we're having this workshop, or is it a
where
workshop?
we were having this workshop that we're really excited about, and you and I are going to talk about why people need to plan, but with a twist. And our twist is
With a little bit of a twist. So we just want to touch on spirituality to some degree. We want to talk a little bit about faith in this process. So human beings, all of us want to have purpose and meaning in our life. But our world moves so fast, we're so busied and hurried that we never slow down to think about what we might want for our life. We don't slow down enough to plan, to think about our values, our goals. And so we want to give you an opportunity to do that at this workshop.
we want you to plan, and as you put it, Kelly, without fear, with faith. And planning, from my perspective is people come to me because they want to do these documents. And I always like to point out that these documents are like 5% of what you do. There's so much more that goes into it that you need these documents, but there's thought about like, what do you want in life? What do you want for your family? What do you want when you're gone? It really goes deep. And I think people that do it with a really deep perspective and without that fear, make better choices and live happier lives.
It's very intentional planning for your future, for end of life. I don't know if you want to say end of life. Do you hate saying that?
And yeah, it's not about end of life. It's for living into the future. It's for your legacy. It's for, even when you're gone, you're not gone. You leave something behind. And what do you want it to be?
Yeah, and there's just no place for fear in this process. I know that people avoid it because they are afraid. They're afraid to have the conversation.
Yeah.
They're afraid to think about what's going to happen in the future.
Yep.
And, if you start planning, then that will wash away the fear. So there's just no room for fear. It can be a faith-filled process and a very intentional plan for your future, the future of your family and for yourself.
Yep. No matter what you believe. If you believe, this is for somebody who believes that there is something greater than them out there. Doesn't matter what you think that may be, but how do we tie that into what we want?
Right. And even people who maybe don't have one of the traditional faiths, there's always a faith in having meaning and purpose in their lives.
So this is a really great opportunity for someone to come and learn about themselves, maybe learn about a loved one that they bring along. But we kind of laugh about it, like, what type of person are you? There's all different types of people in the way that they plan. And you're going to be able to find out what sort of mold that you fit into and how, you plan best for yourself.
Yeah, so we would love for families to come together. In our first session, we're going to look at just identifying what we value in life. It's an exercise that I didn't even do until like a couple of years ago. And it's an exercise where you just identify what you value in life. And then those values can lead to how you're going to plan.
And so you can either plan in crisis. So I have a lot of clients that come to me and plan because they are in a situation and they don't know where else to turn. And that's really not the ideal situation to plan in. So we want to give everyone an opportunity to plan in happiness and health, where you make clear decisions and thoughtful decisions without that fear.
Yeah. Yeah, and we can use our faith and the identification of our values in a discernment process to say, well, what do we want this to look like? What do we want our future to look like? And so you can use your purpose, your calling, your value system, your faith system in making those difficult decisions. We'd love for you to join us in our Faith and Future workshop. We're going to give you 3 practical steps to purpose-driven planning.
Join us on October 22nd at 4:30 p.m. at Eagles Nest Country Club. Join us for some camaraderie, bring loved ones along with you, parents, children, friends. There will be dinner, drinks. This is going to be a great collaborative environment to learn more about yourself and come up with a game plan for your wishes for you and your family. Register online at hwklawgroup.com.